Alright, I looked at these ones already. I'm gonna just wait for people to arrive. Ooh, I like that one. It's pretty.
That's pretty, like, galaxy-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Which we need to get into that more. I'm super, like, now
That's what I talked about all day yesterday on the feed.
I so want to know, like,
well, if you'd get on Facebook.
I'm from. Like, I really want to know, because I was looking up what you told me, that that word that Andromeda.
Andromedan.
Andromeda.
Get it right,
But
woman.
Andromeda, isn't that the...
Hi, Heather. Andromedan. If you're from there, you should probably learn the word.
I said, was it Andromeda? Isn't that weird?
Andromedan.
Andromeda.
Well, I guess you would refer to yourself as Andromedan. Andromedan? Andromedan? Okay, now I'm confused.
Oh, man.
Hi, Joanne. I'm looking at the new cards that just came in. I always check them out first. Hey, could you not do that to the rug, please? Ooh, Hand of Fatima. That's kind of cool. These are really pretty. Ooh, look at that one. Ooh. Hi, Danielle. I know I am. Look, Divine Mother. I like that one. They are huge. They are kind of big. Wait, where's my other card? Yes, my tatas. Look, yeah, they are pretty big.
They are.
These are mine. They're really pretty though. Like there was one in here that was
like,
really cool.
The iPhone Plus.
Yeah, iPhone and iPhone Plus. That's not stupid lipstick. Envelopes. Somebody just said envelopes. My 2-year-old hears you laughing and says you're funny. Meanwhile, he's on the kitchen table. 2 nights in a row. Heather said it's like Christmas. Okay, let me see what else is everybody's saying. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Tony. Yeah, there's one in here that's really... Where did that go? I gotta go backwards now to find it. This one was kind of cool. See the face? And then there was another one that was really cute that I liked. Somebody would have to read the book to actually use these. I don't use the books, but if somebody were to buy this, they would have to use the book. That one is my favorite, I think. It's really neat. And we both love the blanket on your chair. It's my Grams. Hey, can't get enough. Here I am again. Did you feel the full moon? I feel everything, Cheryl. Hi, Yvonne. Even though she's not going to talk. Boo-boo head. Hi, Christina. Bill says hi again. Yesterday, Linda said, my friend Bill is with me. He wants you to say hi to him. I'll never forget that. So my question for you is, what do you say to those that don't believe in heaven? Actually, I just talked to Anna Pants about this today, about her, I think it was her brother, she said, that was an atheist. And I think I think people like that, they have gone beyond heaven, beyond the whole name of God and the name of Jesus, and they know more, so they rise above all that. So then when they come here, they don't know how to make sense of it here. So it just comes off like it's atheist. But they're really smart. You'll find a lot of atheists that don't believe in anything are actually really smart. Cheryl, don't argue. Everybody's at their own learning level. You're not going to change. I mean, if you argue with somebody that's Christian or atheist, you're not going to change their mind. They're not going to suddenly have an epiphany. Sad day. I have no proof. I just know. Exactly. If it's real for you, it's okay. Somebody else's reality is their own learning. I'm not going to change it, trust me. Look at your crazy hair. so long.
Oh, I know.
Holy
Is
balls.
Should I cut it? Are you telling me?
No, I love it. I just never seen it not straight. It was philosophy group and horrible. Then I would think you don't go back to that group.
No.
Cheryl, avoid it. Don't go. Aw, Ashley, why are you leaving? Hope you got some rest. Yeah, no. No. I won't go back. There you go, Cheryl. Now you're getting it. Now you're getting it. I don't know where to put these. Bill's laughing while driving and listening to you. I gotta go up. We are heading back to Pennsylvania. Linda, where are you coming from? Gotta run to the store. Okay, Ashley, we'll be here when you get back. How do we choose a deck of cards or no, or there's something we should get into and our own? Heather, now when you come to the shop, I take all the plastic off, and then when you open them, they come with like a plastic, I think it's a plastic ring that keeps the cards together. I take all that stuff off because I feel like when somebody comes into my shop and they want to look at the cards and feel them and see if they're right for them, they should be able to look at them. So, if you're getting them off like a website or something, I would just go with your gut. Whatever your guides are showing you is where you should, go or pick. Running out, be right back. Cheryl's leaving us now too. Okay, Linda. Myrtle Beach. I want to go back to the beach. That'd be nice. We got some books in too. Crystals again. And I got the Crystal Workshop. Comes with a disc. So that's cool. There's something with. This has like worksheets in it though.
So back to your atheist thing, because you know me, I'm always still pondering. They are above thinking?
Some of them are. Some of them just are very young and haven't experienced enough to know any of it. Okay. Noelle, I'm here. I used to be in tune. Now I don't feel anything. Well, Holly, way to be a Debbie Downer. No, I'm kidding, Holly. Obviously. Holly, I don't think it's about feeling nothing or feeling anything. A lot of people are going through this old energy that's kind of coming off of you, and it feels like there's nothing there, but there really is. Hi, Patty. I have found love with loss. Brenda. I don't know how to fix it. Wait, Samantha said hello. I don't know how to fix it. Holly, there's several ways you can fix that. Crystals, meditation. I'm trying to think. Patty said sorry, meant again. I don't know what that means. Man, my hair grew long. It looks bad today. It's like doing this. I want that crystal book. How much are they? Wait. Is this my right? Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Okay, my right or my left? Which one are you talking about? You don't have to fix me. I follow you in the universe. I am good. Okay, Brenda. Where is your shop located? Sandy, it's at 165 Village Street in Moxham in the Johnstown area. Do you do private readings? I do tons of private readings, Jean. Whether it's online or in my shop. Wait, who asked about the... I think it was Heather. Heather... The left, this one is $16.99. This one... Oh, crap. Dude, it has no price. What the... Oh, wait. Is that it? It has no price. Well, I'm not getting this. This is out. Well, how much are they? Which one is more in depth? Probably the Crystal Workshop, I would think. Yeah, because it has like how can I protect myself with crystals? Which crystals do I avoid? Which crystals do I love? Let me go more in depth. It goes over your chakras, exploring crystal systems. Here's one for Polly. Feeling crystal energy. Teaches you how to do it. Oh my god, why am I so burpy? Crystal attunement. Cleansing and activating your crystals. It goes over some crystal dictionary or directories. Attracting love. Crystal rituals and journeys. Working with higher vibrational crystals.
I've never heard my name so much in one.
I know. Crystals here. And we're talking about crystals. Holly, yes. Come back in for, and then you know what we'll do? We'll work, like, instead of, like, doing a reading for you, what we could do is hone in on blocking you and maybe getting you attuned. And that might be what might be going on with you. A lot of people think they just have to come in for a reading, when I've been actually doing a lot of in-person evaluations with people's gifts. They come in for a session and we'll like talk about what's going on in their life and how to fix it better using crystals, or it's just like an evaluation kind of thing. It's free. Everybody's saying it's free. Right? It's free now. We don't have a price. Crystals make me sick. Holly, it's probably because you're picking the wrong ones. You're going to need the lower energy ones. If you pick stuff like selenite, black tourmaline, amethyst even is a high energy one. What I would do is get you lower ones and see how you do. I want to talk to my grandma, papa, and uncle. Okay. One thing, I'm not going to remember this, but always, always, always never tell me who you want to talk to. Medium etiquette 101. Don't tell me shit. Don't tell me anything.
Squat. Literally squat.
You are so awesome in my world. Back to work, client, and back in a few. Okay, hi, bye, Tim. I'll see you in a little bit. But yeah, there's a disc in here. I don't know what the disc does. Oh, it helps you attune your crystals. It says, Track 2, Attuning My Crystals. Track 4, the Quartz Crystal Journey. Track 5, the Rainbow Obsidian Journey. I never tell you when I come in. Good, Holly, don't. Actually, that's why Caitlin does my schedule book. I don't want to know anything. She handles all that stuff. Crystals in my organs.
Oh my god. I can't only imagine what the DVD's like.
I'm about to put it in and listen to it. Hi, Christina. Can you help someone learn or work on their gifts? Yes, Missy. Actually, I mentor hundreds and hundreds of kids and adults. I took on 3 students this week, actually. Hi, Shauna. Am I going to see you Saturday? Are you bringing Ben in? Missy, are you local? I should have brought my cereal up. Do I do hypnosis for smoking? Actually, Danielle, I do what's called a crystal pouch to help you with that, and I do healing, not hypnosis. I will never, ever do hypnosis. 1, because you won't remember what happened or what was said. 2, you don't know if anything's being implanted by the person doing the hypnosis, so I don't trust a lick of it. However, I will be doing what's called quantum hypnosis, and I hate that I might even end up changing the name of it eventually when I start getting into it. We're doing our Mother's Day Saturday, but I'm planning on coming in prior. Oh, okay, Shauna, I'm there tomorrow, so if you guys want to stop in. Quantum hypnosis actually goes past the subconscious, goes right to the soul, and you're actually talking to the soul. And when you wake up from that type of hypnosis, you'll remember everything that was said. And it will be recorded, because I will be recording everything. Yeah. Crystals for self-development. Okay, let's see what kind of crystals are there for self-development. I want to see what they say. What crystals do we have for self-development? Because I have a couple in my head. Oh, carnelian, rose quartz. Oh. Wait. I'm in Duncansville, but work in Johnstown. Okay, Missy. So you would just basically make an appointment to come in and do an evaluation on your gifts. When are you planning a field trip? Okay, so I know you guys saw the post about me doing the field trip. I don't know. I think what's holding me back is I don't know where to take everybody. Like, some people don't want to go somewhere scary. Like, I was thinking either somewhere where it would be cool to meditate and talk, or go to like a haunted house overnight. I didn't know. I didn't know which one I wanted to do. I want to do a field trip, and I did not think I was going to get that many people wanting to go on a field trip with me.
Oh, wow.
I got like 70 people wanting to go. I'm like, how am I taking everybody?
On the bus.
I'm still mind blown. Okay, so haunted house. Shauna said haunted house. Is Farrah on? Farrah, are you on? I don't think Farrah's on. Farrah likes to say I go rogue when I talk about who I am. She says, Christine's going rogue. So I wanted to bring up something. I think it was Easter, I did a live feed. I don't know if you guys remember. If you do remember, give me a thumbs up. Well, I'll pitch in and run a bus. Shauna, that's supposed to be my job. I'm supposed to be running the bus. But okay, if you're offered. About the talk last night about we basically our souls wearing costumes. I looked at my kids and was like, where did your baby boy go? How old were you when you realized you had this gift? Oh, I was really tiny. I was probably around like 2. Oh, I knew something was off, you know what I mean? I was hearing things nobody else was, so something's wrong. Something's wrong with me. But I went rogue that night, and it was like a last minute kind of thing where Maria was like, you have to tell everybody who you are and where you come from, and I'm like, why? Like, why am I suddenly doing this? And she was like, you just have to do it. It's time now. Yeah, Missy Ghost Whisperer. I swear they made that show for me. I have the shop in the little town, and I have an amazing boyfriend. I have our house, and I deal with that crap 24/7. I saw how I came here around 3. I keep getting drawn to you. Well, I'm drawn to you too, Tony. Mwah. Okay, so I'm just kidding with you. So I went rogue because Maria told me to. So I did. I always listen because apparently it's for some reason. Well, here I didn't know. It was like, I think it was like 2 or 3 days later, or maybe it could have been a week later. I found out that there was a girl on the live feed, and I think it was somebody from her family. I can't recall who it was that told me, but they, I love your blanket. It's my grandma's. Can your field trip be in North Carolina? We live near the beach. Ooh, we should all go to the beach. Come to Chicago. Okay, why don't you guys inbox me where you want me to go? And then we'll map it out. Maybe we'll just do like a field trip to everywhere. Right? Like the Where's Waldo? Where's the Divine Medium?
I was thinking more like Carmen Sandiego.
Alright, so I found out that there was a girl on the live feed that was contemplating suicide. And based off of me coming out with who I was, she connected with me and she decided not to do that. So I saved her, I guess. So by her watching that specific live feed of me going rogue, as Farrah says, I was mind boggled. So I guess I can't. It was like a realization for me that I can't hold back anything because it's apparently going to touch or help somebody.
Well, it's gonna connect everybody.
Yeah. Well, since I've came out, since I've gone rogue, since I've gone rogue, I've had so many people coming in that are not from here, and I'm like that 13-year-old just started bawling on my couch because she's not from here, and it clicked with her finally. I love that you're local. It is so hard to find healing stores anywhere around. Oh, I know, but when I first had my shop open, somebody told me they were surprised that I wasn't getting burned as a witch outside of my shop because it's such a small town. And like, holy crap, here comes the Divine Medium right in the center of it all. I would love to have you in Pacific Northwest to honor this space. Pacific Northwest, where's that at, Brenda? Like, where exactly are you? Farrah, I was just talking about you. You're gonna have to back and listen. Sorry. It's fun to come out. Amanda, you of all people would say that. Amanda's gay. That's why she said that.
Really?
I love her. Oh, my husband needs to find out if his work is haunted.
Oh.
Lipstick.
Road trip.
Don't you hate it when lipstick gets on your teeth?
I hate it more when people do that, when the lipstick gets on their teeth.
Thanks. And don't you hate it when somebody does it right on the screen? Mary, you should get scheduled in for a cleansing. You give off positive vibes, nothing witchy about you. Tony. Where's my broom? I didn't know you were going live. Farrah, we're connected. You should know this already. Where's your dang cereal, woman? I need to get Mark's scheduled for a private reading soon. Yes, Patty. Just call in and Caitlin will get you in. Which do you need throat punched? She put witch, get it? It's Mark K. It's Lindsay's mom. I am in Washington State. Ooh, I love Washington. I am from Washington State. Heather Boggs just said she's from Washington too. You're totally giggly. Have you been drinking or just lack of sleep? Oh, it's just been a really good day. Anna Pants came to see me.
She's not happy.
Anna Pants came to see me. I have to show you guys a picture. You're gonna laugh. Wait, oh wait, I have to tone it down a bit because it's too late. It's Snapchappy. Like Crystal, look.
Oh my god.
We were having fun. I sent them to Justin. There's me and her. That's Anna Pants. That's Justin's best friend. But she loves me. She came in for a reading. I love Snappy Chappy. Look, I'm an angel. She's a devil. Of course. I don't know. There's no more. Oh wait, there's me and Crystals. I just love the freaking ears. They're so cute. Okay, Patty. Amanda, I love you too. Hi, Shirley. I live in Washington, but from Florida originally. Oh, I used to live in Florida. I love Snapchat fillers. The one with the big teeth. Okay, this is going to be our deal. When we go on our field trip, we're all Snapchatting. And we're going to post it.
You cannot come unless you sign a contract.
Right. You have to sign up with Snappy Chappy. We're all gonna Snapchat. Mark A. SS88? I don't have my glasses on. Can somebody clarify? I was born and grew up in Orlando. I was in Orlando for 7 years, Brenda. I think that's an 88. Oh my god. I need my glasses. Oh, it's bad. I'm gonna look her up. If it doesn't come up, then I'm just screwed. Okay, so it's Mark K. I think it's 88. Mark K. 88? It's not coming up. Wait, what am I under? Wait, let me find out what's my screen name. Oh, okay, wait. Here, just add me. It's that. I think it's that. Yeah, it's that. Or you can do the Divine Medium one. Everybody just type in big letters like this so she can bloody see.
Epitrol or whatever.
Oh my gosh. It's gonna be one of those live feeds, guys, where we were not really talking about anything. We're just being weird and goofy. Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys have to see the new chakra bracelet. It's frosted. It's frosted, right? Oh, I know. It's frosted. I love it. They're all frosted. Woohoo! Balance out. It's the new ones. If you can get the post office to pay for it, since it's their building. I don't even know what to talk about tonight. I didn't really have an agenda. I was just like, oh, everybody wants me to come on live feed. So I guess we're doing that tonight. Surround yourself with those who liked your weird. Normal is boring. Love that frosted bracelet. I know, right? It has a little elephant. Burp, 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 burp. Do you like my elephant noise? Burp, burp, burp.
Yeah.
It will make that noise when you wear it.
Elephants make that noise.
It will make that noise when you wear it.
Oh my god.
It's really pretty. It's not. It doesn't fit me. It's too big. It's too big. It's frosted. Can we channel celebrities? They're usually entertaining. I used to do celebrities. You weren't around for that, or were you?
Right out.
I think the very last one I did was
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson, Marilyn Monroe, and Frank Sinatra, I think it was. Oh, and Cleopatra. Oh, thanks. Candle Jam. Yay, my home is yours. Julia. My 2-year-old is super mean. Are there any crystals that can help that? Oh my gosh. Terrible twos. I am going to suggest... Oh, Paul Walker. Yeah, I remember that one. Right? Yeah, he was cute. I have a question. I'm going to get back to your 2-year-old. Hold on 1 minute. I have to have a serious blood test done the other day, and I am terrified of the results. I have a bad feeling in my gut. Can you... What the hell was that? Can you tell me if the results will be good or bad? I'm listening to her guide. Your guide's posing a question, Shauna. You're not going to like it. She's saying, does it really matter? Because either way, you're going to learn from it. But I'll give you a heads up. She chose it, so she can learn from it. So they're posing a question of, does it really matter? She wants assurance. Assurance. Healing. She said, yeah, it matters. Renewal. I'm showing you the cards and then I'm going to tell you what they're telling me. New growth. Okay. I'm just chatting. Okay, so your cards and what your guides are showing me is there is going to be some healing going on, but it's supposed to lead you to this new path of new growth. And whatever it is, isn't going to be terribly bad. I'm getting that you're going to sweep right through it because of who you are. If you are doing cards, can I get one for general guidance? I'm not doing the cards. She just asked a question, honey. I'm going to go... Shauna, we can talk more when you come in, because I know you're coming in, so we'll talk about it more. My 2-year-old is super mean. I'm going to suggest a couple things with that. Marla Levine. She just texted me, I love you. I would suggest, probably to balance out his moods, I would go black tourmaline and blue howlet. I don't think I have a blue howlet here either. No. Do I? Maybe I do. Hold on a minute. Nope. I have a bunch of black tourmalines, though. Black tourmaline. Woo. I need some chocolate or whatever you're on. Okay, because I am panicked. Oh, I know. These are my new cards. I just got them like 4 days ago. 4 days ago? Yeah. I got them 4 days ago. If you think they will work, I will make a trip to your shop. Believe me, it will be worth it. All right, Tara. I'll look forward to seeing you. I love that little snort you just did, by the way. Haha, I totally heard that. I don't know when I'm doing it. It's really when I really laugh, it comes out. Shauna, you're going to be fine. Stop worrying. Just stop worrying. I just want to see something. I think because they're catching whatever this is early. Can you do phone readings? Tony, I do what's called online readings. My son is nonverbal, has epilepsy, and severe ADHD. What can I do to help him? Crystals are going to be his best friend. My daughter has epilepsy. ADHD, you're going to want to go towards this little puppy here. It's called a lepidolite. I just went blank there for a minute. Lepidolite. And, you know what, Heather, Heather, can you inbox me? Heather Oxford. Can you inbox me so I can remind myself to send you the list of those crystals? Because there's a lot of them. And it's just keeping them around him, because that stuff will balance out then. Teresa, I don't know what you mean. I wear a bracelet and have relationship issues. Is working. I don't know what that means. I really need to come to see you. Helen. Yes, you do. Yeah, and the Mary video was amazing. Oh, Shauna, you saw the Mary Magdalene one. How do I can one?
How do I get one?
How does she get one what?
Bracelet?
Oh, phone reading. Online reading, Tony, all you have to do is well, Tony, are you doing the spirit communication one or talking with your spirit guides? If the test comes back positive, then I have a 80% chance I'll get breast cancer if the results are positive. My doctor said I'll need a full hysterectomy and a double. Shauna, come in and see me. Joanne, black tourmaline. Definitely black tourmaline. Here, what I want to do. Hold on a minute. I want to see something. Because I see a lot of people having kids with anger issues. Okay. What you want to do is have the amethyst near him, an amethyst, and black tourmaline in the house. So you want to separate the two. You don't want to have them together. Because that's like having an upper and a downer. Like having two different pills in your system. So you don't want them together. How can I set one? Okay, Tony, about the reading, you're going to want to inbox me so I can schedule you. Or Caitlin will schedule you. And then if you're doing an online one, you just go, you can get it now if you want, or wait till you're reading. You go on the website, thedivinemedium.com, and click readings, the readings tab, and then you can purchase which one you want. And you can do both. There's the spirit communication and talking to your spirit guides. It's a bundle. It's cheaper. I don't think it's terrible twos. He's been mean since he could walk. Tara, are you local? Colleen, come see me. She said, I really want to come see you. I don't think you saw a question. I just asked if Mary shows up when she wants, or do you invite her in? Angela, I didn't see that. No, they try to do walk-in with me, and I've been pushing it. I usually try to do it when I want to do it, and yeah, it's usually on my, and sometimes they'll force it, just because of the message coming through that needs to come through, and I'm holding them back pretty much, and they don't like that sometimes. Joanne, I think at teenager's years, it's safe to just bet their ass. Oh, beat their ass. I totally messed that up. My daughter was murdered. Oh, don't tell me stuff. Oh, Tony, don't tell me stuff. Tony, knock it off. All right. Okay, so that's a spirit communication therapy reading. So you're going to want to get that one, and then I'll get you in. I'm not going to remember this, thank God, but whatever you do, don't, like when you inbox me, don't say anything about what you want to connect to. Let them do that. Don't you do it. Can you send the same to me? I need to help. Yeah, Brenda, just inbox me and let me know what the symptoms are, and then I can better help you with how to do the crystals and what to do with them. How can I build my confidence? Heather Smith. Fluorite. Yeah, Heather, we need to work on it, but fluorite's a good one. Getting books on confidence will help you too, like a confidence self-help would be good. I might be getting those into my shop too, because I'm finding a lot of people having lack of self-confidence. Mary usually comes through whenever she wants. She's very strong and makes Christina sick. Yes, she does. How much is it to redo your chakras? Heather Boggs, it's $45. That's it. Super simple, and then you can get a chakra bracelet like this to keep the alignment going, so you don't have to keep coming in to see me. It saves you money. There's no audio. Leah, I would suggest going in and out, because I think everybody can hear me. Patricia, if it's been a while since your son passed and you're not feeling him, it's most likely because he pulled his energy back. He didn't leave himself. His soul didn't leave, but he pulled his energy back so that you could better move on. But he didn't leave. He didn't go anywhere. You're 4 hours away. Got to plan a weekend trip. Colleen. Tony, why are you sorry? Oh, for telling me about your daughter.
See, she forgot already, Tony.
Yeah,
just know you're good.
Hi, I was watching your live feed. I would love to see. Okay, she just inboxed me. She's cracking me up right now. Tony, I love you. What planet was Jesus from? Do you know what I find funny? That Lucille even has that in her head. Period. How are you guys doing the flowers? The little purple flowers? Like somebody do the, come here. You won't be able to see. Aw, somebody doing a sad face. Right there, there's a flower. How are you doing the flowers?
Bam, bam, now they're blowing you up. Bam, 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 bam.
How are you doing the flowers?
Oh, they love you with their flower. Look, it's a flower fest.
It's my favorite.
Bunch of hippies.
Yay.
Yay.
Oh.
Has
dear
anyone told you, or are
Lord.
they just blowing you up with flowers?
Just blowing me up with flowers.
Aw.
I'm just listening to Maria. I'm talking to Maria about Lucille's question. Brenda, do you have a Michael's near your area? I would just run in there and get a new necklace for like, or a new necklace piece, like a chain for like, I think they have them for $3 and they are like legit, they won't break. Because we've been getting rid of the old change and getting new ones in. I have the same problem. I think we try too hard. Your thoughts on lava bracelet? Oh, Helen, I have those. I sell those at my shop. I make bracelets like this. I'm just going to use this as an example. And all this area here is lava beads. And we have a whole selection of essential oils to put on the lava beads. Oh my god, Facebook totally brought back the flower emoji. Lucille, why are you saying why? I'm confused. What is for concentration and memory? Oh, okay, so Mindy, I'm going to go back to that fluorite. That's going to help you with school. Mindy, inbox me and I'll give you an extra list of crystals for that. You're welcome, Tony. Flower is an option with the heart. Oh, that's so cool. Sorry, I'm addicted. Pressing it. Dude, I would be too if I was on my own live feed. Wait, can I do it from my Facebook? Can I send my own? I'm gonna try to get on and see. Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, look, I can do it. Look, I'm doing it myself.
Oh no.
Can you guys see me? I'm doing the flower on my own live feed. Oh, it's so bad. It's next to the heart. You're welcome, Patricia. What does Jesus look like? Oh boy, here we go. Okay, so I guess we're doing this tonight.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Yeah, he is really
Flawless.
Yeah, he really is. Okay.
Uh-oh, she's getting started.
I could probably just bring his picture up. I have it on my phone. Look, I have Snapchat up.
Snappy Chappy. Oh my goodness.
No, I'm not Snapchatting. I'm just kidding. All right, I have him on my phone.
Your Snapchats.
Snappy Chappy. I love Snappy Chappy. All right, where you at? I know you're here. What the heck? Where's he at? I'm like, crap, did I pass him? I don't think I even have the right one, actually. Hold on. I'm going to do this. Because I know I have it on my phone. Hold on, guys. Give me a minute. No, Helen, they're not white lava beads. I was showing you an example of where the lava beads are on the bracelet. However, I do have blue, like that blue, and lava beads, and pink. It's pretty cool. Lucille, because you were because I'm wondering if Maria's gonna let me tell you guys where he's from, originally where he's from. Hold on, I'm getting there.
What are lava beads good for?
They're just to put essential oils in.
Oh, okay.
To like keep the smell of the essential oils in. I'm gonna have to look on my phone again. Because I know they might not even have it, which is stupid. They should really have it. Crapola. Okay, hold on.
We're holding.
I know it's here.
Can you use black tourmaline with chakra beads? Like a bracelet?
There it is. Right by where he's from. Oh wait, I should probably turn this up. What were you asking? That freaking light. I don't know if I can do this. Nope. Okay, can you guys see? That's what he really looks like. Let me see everybody's comments. Heather Oxford inbox me about that too. The Better in Tuned. Hi, Victoria. I'm only... Wait, who said that? I'm totally going to have to add you to your Snappy Chappy.
Your screen's going down.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there. So, is it true that aliens helped build the pyramids in Egypt, like they said when I was there? Yes, Dean, you're very correct. I will be there tomorrow, Helen, yes. Lucille says, Maria, please do it. Hi, Lindsay. I'm so sad to hear that, Joanne. It's been 8 years for me. I'm sorry, guys, about losing your kids. I lost one too, so I understand it. I'm trying to see what everybody's saying. He's hot. Lucille.
I just said he's gorgeous. He really is.
Yes, he is. What planet he's from. She definitely wants to know what planet from.
Planet, it doesn't matter when you look that good.
Tell Maria half the world doesn't believe this. Remember, this is just his costume.
Remember,
He doesn't really look like that. That's just how I remember him. Tell Maria half the world doesn't believe in anything we say anyways, so if she tells us, they won't believe us.
Aww.
If we claim we
She's
know.
trying to convince Maria.
Looks like my ex. Oh, Julia, that's not good. I know, Corinne, I know. I was down for the count for like 3 months. It was bad. Gotta get my kids ready for bed. Okay, bye, Heather. But remember, inbox me about the Intuned crystals that you want to know about. Who's the guy on your phone?
I gotta take a picture of that
Victoria
picture.
just asked who the guy was on my phone. It's Jesus. Don't you recognize him? Did you walk with Jesus on earth? Heather, yes, I did. I'm not ready to say who I am. So, shut it. Looks like in the movie Heaven is Real. Mindy, you'd be very correct. There was only 2 people on Earth. One was a painter, a female painter, and God told her what to paint. Or actually, she doesn't realize this. Her guides told her what to paint. And she painted, and it was correct. She was right. Let me get out of here. And that was the point. Her mission was to come here and show what he really looked like. Heather, why are you saying sorry? Oh, who were you? Heather goes, who were you? Ha ha ha, oops, sorry. You're supposed to be going rogue. Tell us all your secrets. Farrah. Okay.
There she is.
Okay, here, I'll do it like a clue. How about we we'll play a game.
Picture of that picture.
Oh, yeah. You have to, here, I'll lighten it for you. Cause it's
You're
not
hottie.
dark. There you go. Who was the artist?
Oh, the hair
you know
came
what?
through now.
I don't remember what her name was now that I'm thinking about it. She's from, like, Russia. Christina Ismeri. What the shit, Julia?
Oh, what was that?
Julia just said Christina Ismeri.
Very what?
No, she said it.
Oh.
What the shit, Julia? Just tell everybody. What the crap?
You didn't have to.
Oh my gosh. Julia's cracking me up right now. Alright. I have to tell you guys a story, but it's on my phone and someone's taking a picture.
sorry.
No, I'm kidding. I love giving you crap. It's so easy.
Because I don't ever want to piss you off.
Farrah said busted.
She's about to. She's just a little sweaty in the pits right now thinking about it.
I am. I'm not ready. It's like when Mary, his mother, was like, no, you have to do this. And he's like, I'm not ready.
Aw.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I'm not ready, Mom.
Okay, so I got these new cards in. Everybody's thinking that. Miss Magdalene. No flies on me. Julia. I think everyone has thought that. Damn it. Alright, so I get these new cards in. I've been getting all this merchandise in for you guys. And I was going through these cards. I wasn't going through them. This is how it went. I opened up the box. It didn't open like this. It opened the other way. And I was talking to Caitlin, and I'm talking to her, and I went like this. And I looked down, and I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. And it was this. It was that card. I had to take a picture. Wait, I have to darken it. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But you guys, there's a message with it, too, that Maria was like shoving in my face. I'm like, really? And it was, let me close up on it. You have something important to share. Teacher awakens. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me, Maria. Really? Really?
Yes, really.
The teacher awakens. Yeah, she did. What's going on? I'm lost. Just came in.
Well,
Don't worry about it. You're good. You're good. Oh, God. Corinne, go ahead, hon. Truths. I'm going rogue, Farah. Farah and her rogue. You have to share where Jesus is from. What planet?
Hey, I'm curious too, so I'm back in.
You know what? Maria's telling me to do side by side. Hold on.
Oh, good. I want another picture.
I'll do a side by side if it lets me. Where is my side by side? It's like an app I have. Oh, there it is. Hold on, I'll get the side by side. You don't want to know. Just going broke over here. I was just typing that. Stop reading my mind. Heather says she's cracking up. You guys, I love you guys so much. I can't take it. All right, let's put. Ooh, no, I don't want to do that. Cancel. Okay, let's put his planet on one side. Wait, is it gonna let me? Every time I scroll through, all I see is my grandmother. It's horrible. The videos and everything. You asked, Corinne. Wait, Corinne, can you copy and paste? Because I think I missed it. Does Jesus actually hear our prayers? Surely, yes, he does. Yes. Every prayer is collected and sent to where they need to go. Okay, we're going to do this.
I sort of like to think that he knows what I'm going to pray right before I even pray it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me do this. I don't want to miss it because I know it's like right up here. Have you go now. Granddaughter has talent show. Okay, Victoria. Bye, honey. What the heck? Did I pass it? See, they're all clumped together, so I don't know where I'm going. Like, there's no date or category. So now I have to be careful I don't pass it. There it is. Wait, is there a way to fix this one? Can I fix that one? Dang it. No, cancel. There's gotta be a way to fix that one then. Hold on, guys. It's giving me, I'm taking a minute. I'm pouring another glass of red wine because it's taking you all night to answer my question. I'm gonna show you, Lucille. I'm ready to jump in my car. How does God feel about same-sex couples or marriages? Corinne, I went over this last night. So, Lindsay said, hello, Maria. I made my appointment. I can't wait to come and see you in a couple of weeks. Thank you to my cousin Kathy Rocker for getting me a reading with you. I'm so looking forward to it. Oh, Kimberly, we can't wait to see you too. Okay, so Corinne, okay, I talked about this yesterday. You wear a costume when you come here, okay? There is no gender in heaven. So when you come here and like say for example in heaven you are more female energy, you're pushing out more female energy or you're pushing out more male energy, but there is no gender in heaven because that would mean procreation and we're not making babies in heaven. So say for example you have a male that comes here and acts really feminine. He's just a very young soul that's learning and isn't getting it. So hold on, I'm trying to. I think I did it. I don't want to. Did I save it? So basically, what's happening is it's just like having a dog or a cat that acts human and one acts stupid. I have both versions in my house. The one that acts human has been a human at some point in time, and it just isn't getting it. So that human part of them is still coming out of them. And then the one that acts stupid has always been an animal, whether it be a dog or a horse, like our Annie acts like a horse and he's a dog, or a cow, a rabbit. So he doesn't hold it against them because that's how they're learning. So if their feminine side is pushing out, that gay issue has been here for centuries. It's all the way back to Jesus' time. They just didn't talk about it openly, and we are doing that. Tony, I feel you have a lot to tell me. Is Jesus from our solar system? Mary, no, he's not. Christina, I missed you. I have missed you, love. Need to get back and watch your live from last night. Melissa, yeah, last night was pretty cool. It was pretty interesting. How old are we when we are in heaven? Well, it goes by soul age. You too, Giselle. Nikki, it goes by soul age. So it would depend on your learning and how far you've come in your learning. So Jesus would be at his max of, let's say, 35, 36. You're going to laugh. You ready? All right, guys, here it is. Where am I from? How do you know how old your soul is? Well, I guess you guys wouldn't. I guess a lot of you would struggle with that here. But you know what it is? It's the older you feel here, the more wise you are here, the older you are in heaven. So say, for example, you have somebody really immature, they're in and out of jail, they're getting into drugs, they're in and out of boyfriends, they're just not getting it. They would be a lower soul age, like maybe 2 or 3, maybe even 5. I'm just drawn to different eras. And then say you have somebody that's a professor, really is knowledgeable about a lot of things. That's going to be an older soul. Okay, so my understanding is love, whether it's female, male. Exactly, Corinne. You got it. You got it. God doesn't see gender. He just sees a soul that's learning. I'm old as dirt. Mindy, if you knew my soul age, yeah, no, you're good. Where are you from? I'm from California. Okay, well, I might as well just do this. My gosh, people. Okay, Jesus is from here. And who am I to him here on earth? I gotta go back now. Hold on. Wait, I think I passed it. Crap, I passed it. What the crap? I swear my eyes are bugging out right now. Alright. You got it? Understands? What is the end game in your soul learning? Wait. Can you skip a life year when you do, like, sometimes in school? No, Giselle, no, you can't. You can't go to 6th grade until you pass 5th grade. What's the end game in your soul learning? I think it really comes down to not God forcing you to love him and understand him or what he's about or how he does his creation and things like that. But it's more of taking that journey and understanding it yourself. I mean, you really can't understand somebody's story unless you lived it out yourself somehow in some way. So, yeah. So you would have to live it out and learn as much as you can to get that end result. What age is my soul? Oh my God. Let's just say I'm in the 100,000s. I should have a cane and stuff. Really old, guys. I'm really old. Just trust me on this. Oh, it's so bad. Like, here's what boggles my mind. I love when I get people in the shop that say, "Oh, I wish I knew what heaven was like. I wish I could have got to do what you got to do." You did. You're just forgetting. It's just simply remembering. Does anyone remember that movie Robin Williams was in What Dreams May Come? I was hoping experiencing heaven to be like that because it was awesome, but then I got scolded by Christina. Let's just say that was his heaven. How do I know where I'm from? Shauna, yes. Shauna, if you have a connection to Ben, and I'm mentoring Ben, you're going to have a similar ancestry to him, or he wouldn't have picked you to understand where he's from. Do you kind of get what I'm saying with that? The only way you could help him is unless you understood where he was from. And you would have had to experience that to help him. Farrah, I love that movie. Hi, Benita. Me too. It's one of my fave moves. Holy cats. Where am I from? Holy crap, people. Guys, you would have to get an evaluation with me to understand where you're from, maybe some of your past lives, why they play a role in this life. Dang, you're old, robbing the cradle with Justin. Okay, let's back up. Why wouldn't you think Justin was as old as me? Or close to it, let's put it that way. Here's the thing. Okay, I'm going to explain the whole Justin thing. You have the past, present, and future. Okay? Well, let's do it this way, because they past, present, and future. Okay, so the past is sad. Ooh, I did all this bad stuff. Ooh, I'm learning now. Ooh, look, I learned. I'm happy. It's the only way I can do this. Okay.
It's the only way I can do it.
So, you don't have to go linear in time to learn, okay? You can go back in time and things like that. You can double up in the middle. That's where you get the, oh, I just thought I saw you at the mall. I could have swore you have a double or somebody that looks like you. That's you, different life, career, husband, all that stuff, but doubling up in the middle. That's why you keep hearing somebody seeing you somewhere in the area. And then the future. Now, Justin isn't as wise as me in this life, because he's, okay, how do I do this? Okay, so say for example, man, I'm trying to, it's so hard with human words, I can't, it's so hard. Okay, so say for example, you had a life in the 1800s and you had a life in the 1900s, but your last life was in the 1800s, not the 1900s. Does that make sense? Okay, so if you're not going forward and you can go backwards in time. Okay, so this is the 1800s, this is the 1900s. Wait, let me do it this way. This is so hard for me to wrap your guys' heads around. So let me do it this way. All right, let me get my little pen, my nifty pen. Wait, I have to do it backwards, right? Okay, so wait. 0, 0, 1. I just did 81. just stayed 81. How do I do this backwards? 1. That's backwards. Damn it.
Oh my God.
Wait. 1. Okay. 8, 0,
You're
0.
so cute.
Okay, now you're good. Okay, wait. I gotta do that again. 1, 9, which looks like a P to me. Is that right? 1900? Okay.
No, but okay.
I had to do it backwards.
Turn
Wait,
the other way around.
Okay. Oh my God,
They get it.
it's one of those freaking days. Okay, 1800, 1900. Let's say Justin had both lives. He did the 1800s and 1900s, but he did the 1900s first, then went back and did the 1800s. So his very last life was the 1800s. Get it? But he learned a lot in this one. I don't know if you guys are catching up with this. So he is elevated, he is smart and all this stuff, but I have him in a time where he didn't elevate. Do you kind of get what I'm saying?
So he didn't learn in the 18s, but he learned in the 19s, and you...
His last life with the 18s, and I got him from the last 1800s. I didn't get him from his elevated life. I have him at his dum-dum life. I love him. He's not stupid. It's an analogy. Okay. All right. So
it's very nice.
so maybe you can wrap your head around it this way. I said to Maria, well, if we can go back in time and have lives, why doesn't somebody go back and take care of Hitler? I wanted to know. And then it was like an epiphany. She had said, and I know her voice from mine, she said, if someone did, would you know? Because if it happened, we wouldn't know. Time would just go on. We wouldn't know.
Why?
Because time would adjust.
Time would have...
Adjust. Things would adjust and everything would smooth out the way it happened. So if something did change in the past, we wouldn't know. We would just adjust. Anna. Christina, you're so amazing and educational. That just popped in my head. Lives running parallel. I don't know. Do you guys understand the analogy? I can try to better explain it. Crystal's not getting it. Okay, let me do it this way.
So you're saying that you can skip a decade?
No, it's not skipping. It's just going to whatever time you feel you're going to learn from. So you can go back in time, forwards.
And redo it again.
Well, yeah, you do repeat lives. That's where the deja vu feeling comes from, because you didn't learn the first time, so you're getting a heads up of, oh crap, I'm doing this again.
Done that same.
Mm-hmm. Oh, crap, come back. Oh, crap, I got a whole bunch of stuff. Hold on. Wait. Guys, hold on. I gotta go back. Giselle says I'm killing her. Ben is from Jupiter, so I am from Jupiter then. Shauna, it would be Jupiter or an ancestor of Jupiter, which means that they would have done very similar stuff. It's like Catholics and Christians. They're different, but they're not. Kind of like that. Hi, Harold. I really need to bring Carson down to see you. He's 5 and understands more than most. Very smart beyond times, if that makes sense. Sarah, yes, very, very much. And I can better help him and you, and help you assist him better from where he's at. Okay, so everybody says makes sense, makes sense. You might have to delete this video after. I know, right? Christina, if you did an evaluation, could you tell someone if they were gifted or not? Yes, yeah, Heather, that's the point of the evaluation. What are different types of gifts? I think I'm cursed. That is my mind bender. Lucille, the reason I do these videos is because I want to turn your minds into pretzels. I need to do that so you guys can understand. Could you explain the Mandela effect? Because there is no time. What different types are there, Heather, of gifts? There's so many. Like, this is my MO. Who cares? You're a medium. Who cares? So what? You're a psychic. Who cares? But how are you different? Like, for me, for instance, with me, why is my hair sticking out?
Because you're playing with it in the back. You need to play it in the front.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, Crystal. That's better. Okay, so a lot of people coming out telling people they're mediums. Okay, if that's real, then because here's the thing. Here's what I was told. When I came back, I was told there was only a few of us. Okay, so prime example, John Edwards, legit. Teresa Caputo, no. Okay, shut it down. No. She makes me want to punch her in the face for how many times she is like misguided people. And the only reason I know about her is because her producers are mine, and I know the little games that they do to mislead people. And when she came here in town and did the tickets at the Moore Memorial, I had some clients go to her, and I was like, listen, I did free readings for them because I felt bad because they got gypped, they got scammed. And basically what happens is when you go to something like her thing where John Edwards is jumping around, he's doing the whole audience kind of thing, she just sticks to this little group in the middle. Gee, I wonder why. Because it's her fan group. She already knows everything about them. Hello. Why? I mean, you have all these people out here. Why are you not going out that way? Sorry. And they make sure that nobody goes in that section except her fan club. Sonia, the Mandela effect. I don't know too much about it unless you're talking about like the Tree of Life kind of thing, or the 7 loops, if that's what you mean. You and Justin live the same life together, just different costumes. Mindy, I don't know how to take that. I don't know what you mean by that. Wait, Mindy, are you saying that Justin's me and I'm Justin? Because no, that's not right. That's nope.
No.
Nope. I just feel too much, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm blocking something or what's going on in this vessel of mine. Heather, you probably should come see me, honey. Again. And again. I love her. She always comes to me. Tyler Henry, is he legit? Tyler Henry, I can't say anything about him because I don't know anything about him, Tony. I would have to, like, I don't know, review his stuff. But John Edwards, I'm telling you, legit. Legit. And I was told there's only a few of us, and he popped up in heaven while I was doing my stuff. So, so is deja vu like premonitions? Because I have those a lot. Those are different. It's not premonitions. Premonitions are different from deja vu. Deja vu is more, now there's several types of deja vus though. You can't just lump it into one section. Like if you have a dream, and all of a sudden that dream is happening, it comes off like a deja vu, which it isn't. It's just a dream prediction. Basically what's happening is you're tapping into your soul contract, and you're coming back to your body, remembering that part of the soul contract, and then it's like your soul gives your body a heads up, it's happening. It's going to be coming up. Heather goes and over and over. What can empaths do to help people other than compassion for people? How can we help others? Bonita, most empaths, if they can ground themselves and protect themselves, should be in jobs, and this is the whole reason why they're here. They're supposed to be in, sorry, I have an itchy boob. Anyway, it was itchy. I had to do the girl thing. Just the girls. Okay, so mostly you're going to want to take on a job that has to do with like hospice, being a nurse, anything that's helping people because you're one-on-one with them. Was Sylvia Brown legit? Yes, she was, Mary. However, I was shown that she let her ego start taking over. She was having like this God complex, and she was answering before listening. So she was trusting her own judgment on stuff, and it was clouding her. So then that's when they started, okay, it's time to bring you back. Like, let's shut it down. Let's bring you back. She got really clouded, and she went through a long healing. So, no, she's legit. I asked because I always felt John Edwards was legit, and Teresa always... Yeah, exactly. Like, Tony, most people that aren't clouded and not young souls, the upper level energies, like the ones that have been through all this a lot, they'll know the difference between the two. I'm sorry, but if you come out with, like, diamond high heels... If you're coming out flashy, you're not there for the people. You're there for a show. You're putting on a show. John Edwards has never done anything like that. Mandela effect it's where things from the past has changed from what everyone remembers. Some people will say it's always been that way, while others won't. Sonia, good example. You are right. I was in medicine for years, lastly a paramedic. Oh, okay, so there you go, Benita. Yeah, I was told that if you can ground yourself and protect yourself, then most empaths are to take on jobs of humanity, or towards humanity. Name that because some people remember Mandela dying in the 80s, others don't. Interesting. How do you get... Oh, somebody asked what the address was to the shop. Who the heck was that? Oh, it was on I think it was on a text message or messenger. Wait, I can do that. Okay, sorry guys. How do you get past dreams of past death? I keep having a dream about explosions. It scares the poop out of me. Doretta, that's what's called past life regression dreaming. You're visiting your past lives so that you can study them better, understand them better, because maybe you didn't have enough time in heaven to do it. You just jumped from life to life, and now you're kind of taking the time while you're dreaming, or while your body's sleeping, let's put it that way. While your body's sleeping, you're taking the time to go back and explore all that stuff. Kim, thoughts on Doreen Virtue? Doreen Virtue has a connection. However, she's getting some of that stuff mixed up. Like, for example, I think I read somewhere in one of her books that Gabriel has a color of gold. He's green. Like other things like angelic numbers. She does the angelic numbers. It's not your angels showing you the numbers. It's your guides. Like, it's things like this. She's getting a little bit mixed up on some stuff. She's going in the right direction. She's just not listening clearly to what should be said. I had the most vivid dream last night. The worst part was blood and dead bodies. The body was soaked through the floors and dropping near me from the ceiling. What does that mean? Heather, it means that you're lacking passion and you feel like you're dying and you need some kind of change. Anytime you're looking at a ceiling, you're trying to come out of something. And then if you're seeing like blood and things like this and death, it means that you have no passion for life and you just are kind of dying around, like nothing's giving you life right now. I was given a psychic warning by a medium you told me wasn't legit, but the warning was that my son was going to get hit by a car in front of the house. Holy crap. How do I get over that fear? Holy balls. Hey, let's just tell you your son's going to get killed. Wow. Universal law of medium etiquette, from what I'm understanding from there, is you cannot tell death. You're not allowed, like, I don't even think he's going... Victoria, how old is he to even for her to say that this is going to happen? And how long ago was this that she told you? Because if it's been years... No. The soul contract... Okay, guys. Soul contract is like a big map. It's all over the place, okay? So say, for example, over here on this map, this event led to, over here on this map, this person, and... over here on this map, it led to that person, and so on and so forth, okay? So if you have two decisions to make, one leading this way and one leading this way, and say, for example, you don't want to go this way, you want to go this way, then it starts leading to all these other different decisions. So it branches off onto a different map of your soul contract, okay? So how is she supposed to know that's going to happen Do you see? I don't know if you guys are catching on to what I'm saying. Christina, thank you for today. I have to go. Talk to you soon. Okay, Tony. What does it mean when you have dreams that feel so real, but they took place where you know you've never been? Dean, you actually are just visiting places that you're not remembering. But you've been there, you're just not remembering it. Okay, so the body is sleeping. Oh. So the body's sleeping, and the soul's like, okay, you sleep. I'm not waiting around. I'm going over here. Woo!
Very good. This is great.
Okay, the soul's over here. It's not standing here going, okay, time to wake up. I'm bored now. No, the soul's off doing stuff, and the body has to sleep because it has to rest for whatever it has to do here on earth, okay? So that's part of that vessel costume that you're wearing, that it needs rest. So your soul's off doing, ooh, I'm over here. Ooh, look at this stuff over here. Ooh, this is neat. And then you're absorbing all this stuff that you're going to visit, and it could be hundreds of years because there's no time, and you're coming back to the body, and the body's like, holy crap, where the hell you been? I gotta make like 8 hours of this crap? What the flip? So now you have all these clusters of dreams, and you can't make sense of the dreams, and that's where dream interpretation comes from, where you're bringing back messages, and the dream clumps are giving you the messages. So that's the cool part about the dreams. It didn't just leave you standing there going, what the heck just happened? You're coming back with a message. So the places you're going, try to remember what you're seeing, colors. Maybe you're seeing sand or mountains, things like this. And maybe you're seeing like metal buildings that aren't from here, things like that. Start writing a journal of it, and I'll be able to better tell you where you were at, because I know all the planets. I've seen them all.
Of course.
Right? I was asked today why we say bless you when we sneeze. I instantly replied, because spirit is close or nose is dusty. Was I wrong or right? Honestly, Julie, I think it's just cute. I think it was a religious thing to say, it was like I don't really know where it came from, but it's cute. Whatever you come up with, it's cute. I mean, they're not going to hold it against you. What does it mean when you dream that you're just falling? Okay, falling dreams. Oh my gosh. I keep getting stuff in my eyes. Falling dreams mean that your spirits are trying to push you in a direction, and you don't want to go that direction, so they're pushing you in that direction. They're trying to say, go this way, go this way. It's an elevation. It's an inspiring. That's what that falling feeling is. At halftime, you wake up when it happens. And that's because they're pushing you. They're literally pushing your soul to get you to wake up. And halftime, don't you wake up? I dreamt myself and another girl was kidnapped by people I knew, and we were going to be sacrificed. Farah, that's just weird. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. I love messing with you. Oh, thank you, Wilma. Going into stand-up comedy, you're funny. Yes. Yes, I am. Okay, Farah. I'm guessing that this kind of happened to you in a past life. Do you tend to be overly cautious about locking your doors, or walking to your car at night? You make sure maybe you have your keys between your fingers, or you have something on you to like whack somebody with. Things like this. It might be going back to a past life, and your guides are taking you back to that past life and putting people in that you think you remember seeing and know, and she's just reminding you so that you can face it and then come out and get over it. My son had a dream where he said his soul came out of his body and he could see his dead body laying there. That's pretty much how it looks, yeah. He had tears in his eyes, but wouldn't tell me about his dream for a while because he wasn't sure if he was allowed to tell me. He most likely had a type of NDE where you leave the body, you have an experience, you're talking to spirit guides, you're talking to loved ones, and then they allow you to return. This is that whole, they passed away in their sleep kind of thing. The cord didn't get cut. It was just he needed to have this experience so that he could better understand something. And that will be up to him to understand that. It might be why he wasn't disclosing what he saw or what he experienced. What does it mean when you have a dream and your best friend who is deceased, passed away, is... Oh, Corinne, your loved ones can come visit you. Your soul is not connected to your costume anymore. Like through the thread of the golden, or not the golden, the silver thread, yes, but your soul can go off and do all kinds of stuff. So if it wants to go back to heaven, it can. If your loved one wants to meet you in between somewhere, then it will. It's just really up to them. Is that why I'm so tired all the time, even if I sleep? Yes, Giselle, it's because you're traveling. Are you live right now? I don't know. Am I?
What kind of question is that? I guess that question's
Bridget,
answered.
I love you, Bridget. Look, it says live. Bridget, I love you. Give me up.
It says live.
Am I live? I don't know. I think.
This is all a dream.
They are from the past, like 100 years plus ago. Just all, yeah, yes, Bridget. In most of my dreams, my dog is with me. How come? Kim, does your dog act human? Let me ask you that way. Why don't I ever dream? Shauna, you do. You're just not ready to open up to accept what you're dreaming about. And then maybe we need to block you or unblock you from that so you can better understand. A lot of you guys, if you're blocking your dreams or you have blockages, period, going on, selenite is going to be your best friend. Like maybe a big selenite tower next to your bed. We have like the lighted ones that light up. It's like little towers. They look like Superman's lair. It looks like a big giant icicle. My brother Frank, named after your grandfather, just joined Facebook to watch you this evening. Oh my gosh, Lucille, that's so awesome. Francis was my grandfather. I love him to pieces. I heard we say bless you because you stop breathing or your heart stops for a moment or something like that. Angela, it's still cute. Farah, I adore you. I adore you too. How does one figure out how old they actually are? You mean like soul age, Benita? My dream last night... Man, everybody's giving me dreams. My dream last night was about an alien giving a speech. The people were sort of like the Fifth Element blue people.
Wow.
Wait, hold on. Dorette, I'm going to show you a picture. I want to see something. I do.
Because they are.
I gotta go like this. Did he look like this? Did they look like that? I bet they did. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. I have OCD. I'll go back to the door 2 or 3 times. Okay, so her kidnapping dream of being sacrificed has to be a past life thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Farah, you're just going back in your dreams, honey. So by you telling me how I said about locking your doors, checking your doors, walking out at nighttime, and you make sure you have your keys between your fingers or you have something to whack somebody with, is you going back to that past life. So how you get over it is accepting that that's not this life, that was a past life. And that's what I think your guides are trying to do with you. That's why you keep past life regressioning through your dreams, so that you can understand that past life, so that it's not affecting this life, because it is. They don't want you to have to fear and check your doors constantly. They kept her in a van, beaten for 3 days, and then let her go. But my sister and I just met. Did they have that happen to her in England? We think it was traffickers. Farah, are you talking about this actually like happening in your dream about your sister, or in real life? I always pray for my parents to come to me in a dream, but haven't, or have they, and just don't remember. Linda, they are constantly around you, and they're constantly coming in your dreams. You're just not remembering. That's at least what they're telling me. And which one was sick? Because I'm getting like really feeling sick. Then why does he keep telling me to go with him, that everything will be okay? I don't understand. Corinne, I need to go back. I don't remember what Corinne asked. What does it mean when you have a dream and your best friend who is deceased passed away keeps telling you to come with him? Oh, I didn't read the rest of that. And keeps telling you to come with him, that everything will be okay. Because Corinne, I'm guessing that he didn't pass away in a good way. Am I right? How does one figure out how old? Oh, I read that already. Kim, she acts more human than dog, but she's also my service dog. It's okay. I got that she was human in a past life and that you guys follow each other. So she was human with you at one time, and now she decided to help you as your dog. And the reason you dream about her is because she follows you to almost every life. Love you too. Even in dreams, you guys are connected.
Cool.
I didn't want to miss you tonight. Bridget Grace, you're cracking me up over here. How much are these evaluations we are speaking about? Also, how much are past life readings? Okay, past life readings are 45. Evaluations are 25. Do both of these need to be done in person? I'd like to do them in person. I know the past life reading. No, actually, past life reading I've done online before. And the cool thing with my past life readings is I can connect you to those past life deceased people. So, like, say, for example, like, back in the 1500s, if you lost your husband, I can connect to him and you can talk to him. That's part of one of my gifts. Is it normal to dream in color? I do it all the time. Yeah, color, black and white, it don't matter. Have done since a child. I'm stealing Ben's selenite tower tonight. Shauna, I forgot you bought one for him. Hi, sorry I'm late, miss you. Hi, Jackie. Okay, wait, is that it? No, I'm going to start carrying my gun. Farah, no, you're not. It's okay, Teresa. I want to do past life regression. When are you going to be up and running doing it? Farah, I can do it at any time. I actually have to put it on my website because I know a lot of people are asking about doing it. And the chakra, actually, past life one's on here, I think. Yep, past life's on there, just not the chakra balancing one. I can do the chakra balance via video. Okay. The other night, my smoke detector went off for no reason at 11:11. Who set it off? Your guides, Sonia. 11:11 means think positive. Stop thinking negative. They're trying to get your attention. You're pulling in what you are thinking. So if you're thinking a lot of negative and there's some kind of negative stuff going on around you, they're trying to switch it up on you. They're trying to tell you to switch it. I never knew either one, but my mother committed suicide at the age of 22 and my father died at an old age. Okay, it must be your father I'm feeling because I'm just getting sick. Did your mother, was she on pills at all, Linda? Like was she taking pills or abusing pills in any way? Do you still do animal? Yeah, I do, Victoria. I'm super curious about my dog now. Victoria, that's awesome. Yeah, I do the animal readings. It's just purchase the spirit communication therapy one. It's going to be the same as like a medium reading. Correct, Christina. He didn't pass away in a good way. Corinne, that's why he's trying to pull you and say, come with me. Because he didn't pass in a good way and he's trying to get you to be with him. And that's when you shut it down. You need to tell him if you can remember in your dreams, or even try to get yourself to remember or say before you go into your dream, I need to tell him to go to the light, that I can't be with him. He needs to cry. He needs to go to transition. He needs to go to transition. Serial clubbers. Oh, Teresa, cracking me up. But why does he keep saying, come with me, everything will be okay? Because, Corinne, he's trying to get you to cross with him. He's trying to get you to cut your silver cord that connects you to your body, where you die in your sleep. That's why. He doesn't want to be alone where he's at, which is where he's at is plateau, and he needs to go to heaven. He needs to transition to go to heaven, and he's not doing that. And he's alone, right? He thinks he's alone. When you're a plateau, you think you're alone. But if you pull out a plateau and look at it from a distance, there's all these souls kind of just bumping into one another. But they're in their own little self-bubble of learning how to get out of there. So he thinks he's alone, but his guides are with him. And that's why he's reaching out to you. He doesn't want to be alone. There isn't all the readings there was before you redid it. Victoria, yeah. I have the past life one. I just don't have the chakra one. And I don't have the evaluation one. I can do the evaluation. I'm going to be putting that stuff up. I could have swore I did evaluation one. Let's see. Students Nook under the courses. Yeah, here it is. Okay, here. Let me take you over here. Alright, okay, I'm going to go back home. Here's home. You're going to go up here to courses. See how it dropped down to Students Nook? Go to Students Nook. Scroll down. And right here, gift assessment. And the reason it's not 25, it's 27 is because there's a PayPal fee that they charge. So that's what that is. And then this is kind of how an evaluation goes. You can kind of watch that. It's kind of crappy. I got to redo it. Here's another one that's kind of good. But I got to redo them. But that's how that goes. Oh. My bad. Nobody saw you, crazy lady.
Right.
Nobody saw you, crazy lady. All right. Oh. You're falling. Don't go. Okay. Don't all the memories come flooding back to you when you do past life regression? I'm totally coming to visit. My past life regression is going to be different until I get into the quantum therapy, the quantum hypnosis therapy, where your soul will talk and it'll be recorded. You'll remember every life that your soul takes you to. And Patty, no, I didn't get that message. Caitlin's been doing all the messages, so she might have saw it and didn't answer it. Is someone trying to mess with my alarm clock early in the morning? Bridget, if your clock is doing something, most likely, and it's usually the person that you first think of is the one doing it. They're popping their name or their energy into your mind. Does any of my past loved ones ever come forward to you? Julie, I don't know what you mean. I don't, guys. Oh my God. I love you guys, but oh my God.
Could you imagine what her life would be like?
Like your family's not like hanging out with me right now. Like, that's what the readings are for. Julie, if you came to a reading to me, like if you came for a reading, then your loved ones, I would pull them through, and then whoever wanted to talk would talk. Like, I'm not like hanging. I get this all the time. Like, hey, is my dad with you today? Yeah, he's like hanging out in the shower with me right now. Like, what? No. No, your dad's not with me. It's not cool, dude. Not cool. You can't just hang out with me. Oh, it's so funny. Is it good to know your past lives? It does, Donald. It does kind of help because kind of like in Farrah's situation, she keeps having these regression dreams of being murdered and all this stuff, getting kidnapped, and that it's affecting her life because she's constantly in fear, checking her doors, constantly being on edge. Is somebody going to grab me? That's when you want to go through a regression and understand that it's not this life it's going to happen, that you have to get past that past life of what that happened in that past life. So that's how it's going to help. Okay, so Sonia said, okay, goes perfect with the thoughts I had when it happened. Also, I looked up 1111 on Doreen Virtue. It's not your angels, guys. It's going to be your guides. After I read what 1111 was, the alarm went off at the exact moment when I was done. Oh, that's funny. The past life one is good. Ashley, that's right. You did it. If I can remember right, you did the past life one. I think you did the online version, didn't you? She was put in the mental ward after trying to commit suicide while pregnant with me, and family just told me that she had a nervous breakdown, but pills were not involved. She succeeded by hanging. Oh, God. Okay. Linda, if you ever come to a reading with me, try not to tell me anything. This was 51 years ago. Linda, do you think you might have a gift of some sort? Because I'm thinking that's what happened with your mom. Is there a difference between past life regression and past life reading, or are they the same? No, Benita, regression is like you're going through a type of hypnosis, which I won't do hypnosis. I'll do the quantum hypnosis because I won't be messing with somebody's brain or mind. I won't be messing with their mind. With a hypnosis, you never know what you're getting into, guys. They could be implanting questions that lead you to an answer that may not even be your answer. Where quantum hypnosis, you remember everything that's said, every question, and quantum hypnosis, they have to be very careful as to what they're saying to you, what questions they're saying. So this is how it works with quantum hypnosis. So say, for example, through the therapy, your soul takes me back to the 1800s, okay? I have to be careful because that soul thinks it's in real time. So I have to be careful what I say, what I ask, because it can't be anything with the future.
What's up, homie?
Yeah.
No.
Like I have to know, right, I have to know something about this era so I'm not messing up the questions. And then that soul will be more prone to trust me and talk to me. So I have to be very careful. How far out are you booked for readings? Victoria, I am out till July. But I can get you in like if it's like an angelic reading, past life reading, as long as it's not a medium reading, because I'm booked with the medium. Everybody and their mother wants a medium reading right now, and I'm booked out till July. It's so much easier to get you if you want an online reading. It's easier to get you in. If you want an angelic reading, so much easier to get you in. Past life, chakra, evaluation. Those are all easy to get in. Medium readings, it isn't. You can get closure. Oh my God, I totally just realized at the end of the year I paid for a 6-month astrology reading. Shauna, we did send it. But I think I told you to check your your spam box. And then I don't know if I remember hearing back from you, but we can resend it. It's not a problem. I have it in my stuff. And we can resend it. Oh, but you know what? You got that back in January, if I can remember. That's not gonna help you. I might have to redo it. We might have to redo it because it's all those months passed already. Corin, when you asked about he's been gone for 10 years, he hasn't gone to heaven yet. Honey, we're not on our time. We're on theirs. And it's up to his learning. Like, a soul can be stubborn for a millennia. Every minute here is 1,000 there. So if you have a soul that is just really having a hard time and just is stubborn and does not want to move forward, like the guides are standing there going, "You ready yet? Are you bored yet? You ready yet? You ready to go?" And they're like, no, I don't want to go. No, I'm not ready. No, I have one upstairs right now. His name's Jonathan. In the attic. It's up to them. It's up to their free will if they want to transition or not. And there's no time in heaven. It just keeps. So we're again not on our time. We're on theirs. So it is totally up to him if he wants to transition or not. All you can basically do is keep praying for him, and that's basically what you're gonna keep doing. Quantum is definitely what I want, Farah. I do feel I have the gift. And I promise not to say anything else when I book my reading. Linda, I'm guessing that your mom had a gift. That's what I'm getting from her. And that this is what she suffered from. Nobody was understanding her. Like, she was seeing stuff, hearing stuff, and nobody was giving her the time of day of understanding what she was going through. Hi, Frank. Frank Ingbert's my cousin. He's online. I love family that likes me.
Aww.
Because a lot of them think I'm a wacko. No, they don't think I'm a wacko. They think I work for the devil. So they let their religion, which, by the way, doesn't exist in heaven, and they let their religion overtower me or understanding me. I've been hypnotized. I remember everything, but could I control what I was asked to do? Yeah, Corinne, you have control over that. Of course you do. But you also don't want, with hypnosis, you don't want to be led to saying something that isn't really you. I don't know how to better explain that. I was in an abusive relationship years ago, but I still have nightmares that he will come find me and hurt me and my kids. How can I heal from this? Jenna, you're going to want to deal with like trauma crystals that deal with trauma. That'll better ease that feeling. If you want, you can inbox me and I'll give you a list of some more crystals or crystals in general that deal with trauma and overcoming fear. Guys, I'm going to start wrapping it up here because I need to eat. For some reason, it wasn't in my email. Okay, Shauna, I'm gonna redo that and resend it because we're past those months now. So I don't know what happened, but I know that I sent it and then Caitlin sent it. Maybe we have the wrong email. Shauna, can you inbox me that email? I just put 6 moth. Oh my god, that was his name, John. Corinne. Your eyebrows always look so nice, and your hair always looks so soft.
This is true.
I fill these in, guys. They don't just come like that. I mean, I do a little work on them. No, as for my hair, I don't like that it's soft because it's like thin. I don't know. I used to have really thick Italian hair, and I don't. Hi, Frank. He said hello to me. I feel so honored. My family. Could you? Back you up. I know. I feel like you're an alien. I am an alien.
I know, but
could you pursue Jonathan to move on? Oh, you're preaching to the choir. I have tried to move his ass on. He's just so dang persistent. He's an interesting character, though. I mean, he committed suicide. I understand why he's hesitant, and I've talked to him, and he's heard everything I've said, but he's just one of those souls that's just stubborn. In your past life, do you remember everything that happened when you were Amblin? A good portion of it, yeah. And the funny thing, I was talking about it to myself today. Like, why did I repeat again? But I get it now. Like, it dawned on me today why I repeated him and repeated that whole situation again. I get it now. I would love to know when you do the quantum because I'm coming back to you. 8 hours. Yeah, it's just taking a while. It takes a while for the certification, and plus I don't want to mess with anybody's mind. I want to know that what I'm doing is legit and it's not going to mess with somebody. So I'm always cautious before. I mean, I did this even before I came out and started doing readings. Like, I did my research. I made sure I checked, like, this is my Bible. And there goes my shit. This is my Bible. And all my notes. This is a leaf from Leo. My son, he leaves me leaves all the time. Oh, look, there's more leaves. They're from him. And my notes. There's my notes in there. So, I did my research because I'm a Bible historian, so I kind of knew where to look and everything. And I knew what to, and then when I saw some certain things in my research that I was just like, yeah, I have to live. I had that experience. I died in 2009. I came back, and I can't ignore what I saw. If family can't understand that, then I have to walk away, and I did. I just have to do what they put me here to do. But there was a couple verses that popped out at me. Matthew 17. As a Bible historian, I know, how far people died. And in that chapter, Jesus goes through a lighted transformation. And when he goes through this transformation, he calls forth 2 people, Moses and Elijah. Both have been dead between 500 and 1500 BC. So he was calling forth what? Spirit. Okay, so, and I get the backlash, oh, he's God, he can do whatever he wants. Okay, well, if that's the case, and he said in the New Testament, go out and do as I did, it's simply what I'm doing. I have a hard feeling, and I know I'm right about this, but God would not just start taking souls off earth and then say, okay, good luck all of you down there with that sorrow and crying and stuff. Okay, he sent people out that were able to communicate with them so that they can bring forth healing. I mean, he's not going to just say, oh, hey, oh, it sucks to be you. You lost all those people. Oh, boy. He's not that kind of God. I'm sorry. Linda, Bill and I can have a pizza delivered to you. They want me to stay is basically what they're doing.
Delivery.
You just froze and went in a fast forward mode. Great. That's awesome. What does Leo leave you? Leaves. Where does Leo? Oh my gosh, everywhere. I did a group reading and I went into the bathroom and there was a little teeny leaf on the floor. Like, how'd they get in there? It's random. It could be no leaves going on outside and I'll open my door and I'll go bend in to like get something in my car and a leaf will fly in behind me. Like, really? Or he'll leave like little leaves underneath my windshield wiper, like one leaf, little leaf. It's weird. What happens to souls when they commit suicide and murder? Murder, then suicide. My fiance died. He was the shooter, and I feel he won't leave or something. Sometimes he feels closer than others. He feels gone. I hear him very clearly still, though. Heather, yes, I do save all the leaves, except one. It was all broken up. I had to let it go. Frank has his first question below. Okay, Frank, give it to me. I'm going to answer Annie while you do your question. What happens to souls when they commit suicide? Okay, here's the thing. When you commit suicide, God understands that your journeys here sometimes get a little rough, okay? He understands the struggle. Like, maybe you took on too much as a soul. Like, because this is what happens. You do your soul contract, okay? And it gets approved. It goes to God. It gets approved. And God goes, ooh, that's a lot. You sure you want to do this? And you're like, yeah. Because you're a stupid, eager soul. that the more you, and you know this in the back of your mind, the more you learn, the faster you're going to grow. So you're this little eager soul and you want all this crap to happen to you. So he's going, oh, okay. All right, good luck. Listen to your guides on this because I know it's going to get rough on you. So he understands if somebody outs out because it just became too much. But they also have to learn that's not the way to finish off a mission, okay? So they go through plateau, they go through their life review, until they finally get, how do we get you to not do it again? That's the point. Then they go through transition. And then transition basically is the longer you're away from heaven, the longer your transition is. It's a reintroduction back into heaven. It's like they don't bombard you with heaven. They just it's a slow reintroduction back in. Like babies, they don't have to have one because it was like they were gone a day. So there is no transition for them. And like kind of, okay, so this kind of brings back to the religion thing where, we're all going to hell. Okay? Or just the Catholics are going to get saved. Everybody else is going to hell. It's just so ridiculous. So it goes back to babies. Okay? So they say that babies that don't get baptized go to hell. Okay. Well, my son, I mean, if you consider it a miscarriage, it wasn't a miscarriage, he was taken out of me, but anyway, let's say, for example, somebody that miscarried. What, they go to hell because they didn't get a little water on their head? Like, or on their little fetus? Like, no. It doesn't work that way. They came into they came into earth. They were, created. So, because they didn't get a little water in their head, they go to hell? No, I'm sorry. It's bullshit. I'm sorry, I'm calling bullshit right now. Murderers, they go to a different kind of area of where they have to understand. They're lower energy. They're still learning. They have to learn that they can't take a life to get an end result of what they want, okay? So they're also learning. They're also in plateau. They're still understanding all this. And they call them lower energies. It's a few below. Okay. Have you ever shared your story about the loss of your son? I could only imagine. Excuse me. Sometimes I do with like the people that are close to me. How much help you could be for those who have lost children. I do have a suggestion. If you do lose a child, even if it's a miscarry, oh crap, I don't have him. I'm thinking I'm in my shop because I have a desk that's set up like this, like I have my desk here, and I have Leo's urn. His ashes are like over here, right next to me while I have, my desk here. And I always tell people, like, even if it's the tiniest thing, get an urn, have the ashes put in a necklace because they were still a part of you. Don't give up on that kind of stuff. Here's what I'm going to tell you. When I had I had Leo's ashes sent to, or Leo's vessel sent to a funeral home. And when I came in, like, they had a door here and a door here, and you just came in and went right directly into this one room. Well, the guy, he knew me from a funeral that I did. That's how we got introduced. I get called into funerals to do readings for people, for the deceased that's in the coffin, I guess, or the urn, if they have them in an urn. And I got called in for a funeral, and then that's how I met the owner of the funeral home. Well, I came in, and he goes, wow, this is for you? And I was like, yeah. And we kind of were sitting and talking. I was like, can I look at some urns? And he's like, yeah. He looked a little confused. And I was like, okay, whatever. So, and then I was like, oh, do you have like maybe necklaces or something? And he goes, yeah. I was like, can I look like at a book or something? He's like, yeah, I gotta go upstairs. I'll be right back. He kept like having to go upstairs. So then I finally said to him, I was like, why didn't you just have me go upstairs with you? Like when I first came in, he goes, yeah, no, you're different. Most girls will just come in, and it was like this, it was like a cylinder that looked like this, and it was white with a little lid, like a little flap lid. And he goes, yeah, most girls will just come in, grab it, and then leave immediately. And I'm like, really? That's so sad. Like, they don't get an urn or nothing? And I was like, they should really look into that. Frank wants to know about his friend Bruce who passed. Lucille, well, Frank, I'll address you. I would suggest doing a reading. I'm not doing readings tonight. Those are usually done privately. So I would suggest setting up a reading with me. Okay, hold up. Corinne just said something really interesting. My son had a naming ceremony because the priest said he couldn't baptize the dead. He died full term. I gave birth with all exceptions. That's such bullshit. I'm sorry, but that's just such bullshit. Bridget, same thing. Plateau. Any lower energy that's trying to learn and they keep doing these kinds of things end up in plateau for learning. That's a deep, deep lower energy learning area. It's hard to share a story of the loss of a child unless you feel comfortable with a person. Right, Corinne, I understand. No, Mindy, no. Miscarriages happen because there's a plan behind it. Their contracts are usually deemed by God only, like a guide, and the soul can't do that soul contract, but they do agree to do the soul contract. And it's not about them changing their minds. Now, they can, however, change their minds mid-sentence if they want to be a boy or girl. That's sometimes where I will say it's a girl, and crap, I was wrong. It's because their energy was a girl and they just decided last minute, like maybe within 6 months, they decided to be a boy. And they do that and they can change their minds. Like Eden was supposed to be a boy. Like I knew boy and popped out a girl and all her room was teddy bears. So, yeah. I understand the soul contract can't really be changed, but can you opt out before birth? No, because that's a different kind of mission. They're specifically putting on a mission and then they miscarry. It's the same thing with adoption, or not adoption, abortion. They agree to come knowing that the mom's going to make that decision. And it's all a full big picture plan that's going on. There's no mistakes and there's no failures. There's simply just learning. Expectation is not expectations. Is plateau considered hell? No, Sonia, actually it isn't. I've actually had NDEs come to me and mention about plateau, and they describe it all the same as actually how I saw it. It's very desolate, dark, but you feel so at peace and you don't want to move. But you also are going through your life review, and there has to come to an understanding of, we need you to not do this again. So it might feel peaceful, but you're still going through that learning. A medium told me my sister was murdered to make room for me in her life. Medium told my sister was murdered to make room for me in her life. Ashley, I'd rather want to sit down with your mom and get that directly from your mom. I don't trust other mediums, so I know I'm a medium, go figure, but I'm a skeptic because I was only shown a few had the gift. Not everybody and their mother, okay? Especially if you see, and I can give you guys an example. How many of you guys have joined a group of a bunch of readers? They're doing cards. Can you guys give me a heads up or like a thumbs up? Say, for example, you're in a group and they have the cards, they're doing the cards. Guys, I'm sorry, but if they're doing this, or they're looking down and reading, that's not a read. Anybody can grab a bunch of cards and a book and read their own cards, okay? That is not a gift. That's just simply taking the cards and reading them, okay? Anybody can do this. That is not a reader. I'm sorry, but I'm going to call bullshit. It's not a read. You have to be able to take the cards, okay? Because I just see it as an injustice. I really do. You take the cards and you pick some cards, and if you can read without the book, because you're listening to your guides, because here's the thing. If you're going to these things and they're reading out of a book, they're not giving the actual message. Because I'm going to tell you why right now. And why I'm actually creating my own cards, okay? The reason I'm doing my own cards, it's not going to have a book with it. You have to literally understand your guides to use my deck, period. And I'll tell you why. Because say for example, I'm just going to pick one here. Okay. Say for example, you get a card. I get a card like this in a reading. Okay. And it says, okay, simple enough. Suffering and silence. Okay. Suffering and silence could mean multitude of things. Are they suffering with health? Are they suffering and thinking of committing suicide? Are they suffering in a marriage? Are they suffering because they miscarried? There's a multitude of things with this card. If that meaning in the book says one like lame little thing, it might not mean anything with that person, because your guides are showing you a different direction. This card could mean anything in a read for anyone, okay? And if it just has a simple statement, that's not really reading. You're not listening to your guides, you're not reading. You're not getting the actual message. You're just getting some stuff from a book. That's not a read. I'm sorry, it's just not a read. You want to find somebody that's actually listening to their guides and doing a read without having to use a book, okay? Or studied the book, because you'll know verbatim if they're studying the book. You'll know that they're not connected, because they should be able to sit quietly for a minute and think about. And it's not thinking, it's actually listening. Like if I do those cards, I don't talk right away. I'll go, okay, your guides are telling me, okay? Do you see how that works? They're not verbatim remembering what was in the book. Her mission in life was to save 2 other children. They were born blind. He saved the eyesight to 2 newborn children. He was a hero for birth. Okay. In a reading, do moms ever get to know the big picture behind a miscarriage? Yes, they do, Patty. I always clarify that, and I do my best to clarify that to all the, and my biggest thing is, I know that this child, you didn't get to actually physically hold this child, but they actually like having names. they like having a name so that you're acknowledging them. So, that card, and you changed my life 5 months ago. I no longer suffer in silence. My kids probably wish I was silent some days. Patty, cracking me up. All right, guys. I'm gonna go eat. It's 9 o'clock. I'm thinking when I do the live feeds, I'm gonna keep them short to like 2 hours so that you guys aren't overwhelmed with all the information. So let me look at Justin's schedule book, and then I'll pick another day. I usually try to do it when he's at night shift, because when I haven't seen him for 4 days, guys. Like when he comes home tomorrow, I'm gonna spend my time with him because I haven't seen him all week, literally. Bye, love. Get some cereal. Corinne, thank you, Farah. I know, guys, that I can be a little blunt and harsh, but I do that because I feel like I don't want you guys getting gypped or getting the wrong messages. And if I see an injustice, I'm calling it out. I'm sorry. I'm calling it out. I can't help it. That's just who I am. I don't want you guys getting taken for. I think it's bullshit. I really do. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for doing what you do because you care. Oh, Corinne, thank you. I appreciate your thoughts. Bye, Linda. Thank you. I'm going to eat. I'm going to Franklin Street. How do you say it? Franklin
Street Bar and Grill.
Franklin Street Bar and Grill. Dana and her mom, Mama Joe, make homemade food, and it's warm and fuzzy in my tummy when I eat there. So I'm going there to eat. Thank you. I love listening to you. Very calming to me. You earned your cereal tonight. Thanks, Lucille. I love you guys. I will see you. And I love the flowers. I hope they're there when we do this again. They're so cool. The little purple flowers. Okay, guys. You can watch, if you missed half the live feed, you can watch it on my wall or in the videos, okay? They're always there for you guys to watch, okay? And I do post them to YouTube under the Divine Medium. All right, guys. I love you. Flowers. Woohoo. I'm blowing you up. Farrah said I'm blowing you up. It's all these flowers. They're so pretty. All right, guys. I love you. Bye.